Working on a Rangemaster here, and I wasn't actually going to take this door off because it's not too bad. I was just going to clean it by hand, but it needs to come off because there's a lot of movement here in the glass, especially on the right side of the door. This side isn't too bad, up here is solid. So yeah, we're going to have to take it off and fix it. So I thought we'd do a wee demonstration on how to take out or loosen the inside screw, or sorry, the outside screw, and just loosen the inside screw. That will allow the hinge to come up. Pay attention to these. These are called bush hinges. Pay attention to them. Don't lose them, because if you lose it, the door won't go back on. Well, it will go back on, but it'll wobble. When you have the top hinge out, lift up and out. Again, pay attention to the bush hinge. Take the bush hinge out and set it somewhere safe. Next up, you want to change your bit or your screwdriver. I'm going to use a T15 here. What I like to do is I like to crack it open before actually taking the screws out. There is 4 of these in total. Again, keep them somewhere safe, because if you lose them, it's going to be a nightmare. So switch that round. That'll pop forward afterwards. Now, the bush hinge was still attached, so we'll leave that somewhere safe. What's happened here is the seal has obviously broken, so we need to remove these 4 clips. Sometimes they can be hard to get out, so just get yourself a pair of grips to help you. This one here is actually in the wrong way round. Once you get them out, take the foil out, and at this point there is no point messing about. Just pop the glass, and I'm going to put that in the tank to clean, because we're going to want this silicone, the old silicone, off it. And I'll put the door in the tank as well, actually. Once you have everything cleaned, your glass, your door, put the door on a flat surface. Get yourself heat resistant silicone and put it around the door where the old silicone was previously. You're better to use black, because it'll come factory in black. There is heat resistant silicones in different colours, but as I say, I like to use black because that's the way it would have come factory. Once you have that done, get your glass and set it into place. Push down on it, make sure it takes a good bond. You can see it pushing out there. You don't need to be fussy with this, you just need to make sure it's in its place and it's sitting relatively square. Then from there you can put this back on, and this bit of plastic here, this black piece of plastic, that sits at the bottom of the Rangemaster door. So the bottom in this instance is here. Then you have your 4 clips. These are actually meant to sit out the way. One of them was in the wrong position when I was taking it out. The silicone will take relatively quick. It'll create a bond sort of within 15 minutes. So I will continue on with the clean. On the inside of the oven. And then obviously when you're putting the door back on, you have 4 screws, 2 each side. You'll put the bottom of the door in first. You'll lift the top hinge up to get the door in and down, and you put the 2 screws back in that, and everything's tickety-boo. So I'm going to set this aside and continue on, but that's how you fix a Rangemaster door glass if you ever see it.